references, and thank you for applying our company. As you probably know, I think you know what is expected in this position, so I will actually go directly to my questions regarding this position as an HR manager. While I'm doing the interview, I will actually record it because then I will get the accurate information, and I can make another session afterwards. So I'll just go directly to the questions, and my first question regarding the position, and of course you can use your experience from your early work in the government of Antigua. For how long have you actually worked in the field of HR management, and how do you actually evaluate your experience in the field of HR, human resource?
Okay, thanks for accepting my application. I do appreciate being at least interviewed by your company for the position of HR manager. I have not directly had the opportunity to function as an HR manager. However, I have had the opportunity to assist Henrik. I've had the opportunity. Oh gosh, what happened there? Hello? Hello? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're fine.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Okay, let's start over.
Yes, I can hear you so fine.
Okay, good. I have not had the opportunity to function as an HR manager. However, I've had the opportunity to assist an HR manager and was given the opportunity to work along with and manage staff and have given meaningful decision for the betterment of the company and all concerned. In evaluating myself pertaining to the decisions that I have made as a manager in the company, I would say I have done a very good job. I've implemented motivational training for those who have supervised and given hands-on training in diverse topics like customer care, money laundering, insurance, computer technology and security, things like that to better the company. Yeah. Yes, that's
very interesting. And when you were implementing these things, and I can understand that you have had the responsibility for X amount of employees, have you experienced solving any difficult problems? And what was the problem, and how did you actually solve it? It could be a angry employee or whatever. Solving a difficult problem.
Okay, well, I have had once you function as a manager, whether it's HR or not, you are going to have some kind of difficult problem, whether it's internal or external customer, disgruntled staff. I have had situations where I have had to deal with persons or situations like that. But to me, in my estimation, if a situation is too difficult, you would need other advice from other managers at your level or even line staff. I have had an experience where I have had two employees had a scuffle in terms of harassment. One employee came in the airspace of the other, and a physical contact or an advance was made and was not appreciated by the other one. So in this case, what I had to do was call in the party, the one who was making the complaint, listen to the views, listen to what her case, what was being said, and after listening, I called, myself and other management called the defendant, and we had both parties air their views, their case, giving their version of what exactly occurred. What we did, because you could not ascertain exactly who was speaking the truth, because both gave different stories. So we gave strong warnings to both of them and advised that their contact with each other should be on a professional level and nothing further.
Mm-hmm.
At least within the confines of the office, it should be on a professional level and nothing further. And that's what we did, and it worked.
So you were actually setting up a process so they were not going in wrong directions.
Right. So and that actually they accepted it, and we never had another case like that
Okay. So
again.
would you say it was a successful solution to the problem?
Yeah, it was a successful solution to the problem, because it was accepted by both parties. They agreed and they respected each other thereafter, and the decision that we took.
Okay. Great, because then I actually got my answer for the next two questions. So I will go to my question number 5, and how do you actually? It's more regarding your working environment. How would you approach employees or your co-workers when you have a good and new strong idea that you have to sell in?
Well,
Have you any experience of that?
right. Well, what I usually do, I would have something that I would call a huddle, or it's a small meeting with it's not a formal meeting. It's just within your section, and
Mm-hmm.
we have our discussions on the work or any other thing. And what we do, if I have an idea, like when I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
implement the training, I I spoke to them about it first and let them know, hey, I have this idea and I would like to do the training for you guys, offer this training. If you're interested, it would help with your CV and this and that and the other. And after I spoke to them and they were okay with it, I had to get the approval of my manager, which I did. And after getting the approval of
Mm-hmm.
my manager, um, I had to then ensure that I had the right topics, decide whether or not I was going to have
Yeah.
these trainings conducted monthly, weekly,
Mm-hmm.
or however I was going to do the time of it. And then I have to contact the persons who I want to conduct this training in this trainings, or to give the trainings to the staff. And this is what I did. But at first, you have to have discussion with your subordinates, those who are um, at your those you are supervising. Sorry,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
that's 15
And
minutes.
also, I can almost tell. Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Good. Great. So I can hear you have experience by developing different systems and things with your employees. But if so, I have another question. Employees trying to get or set up new teams regarding and other assignment. Do you have some kind of introduction program which will make you able to create the right environment? Um, Either you could be supported by your HR officer, or have you made a small developing program yourself or introduction program yourself? What are
Well,
your thoughts about that?
as I said, these trainings that were conducted,
Mm-hmm.
these were all ideas that I came up with, even doing small courses to help
Mm-hmm.
develop staff who are not, I don't want to use the word educated, but does not have a high school
Mm-hmm.
certificate, so to speak. um,
Yeah.
I try getting courses that would help to enhance them, develop them, and enhance to build their CV, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
in
Okay.
is okay.
Great. So have you a specific in your own mind and in your own department? Do you have a specific selection program, both for you all the way down to trainees and also existing employees, to train them, to select them, to make them good?
No, I have not reached that level as yet, but
Mm.
no, I do not have one. Sorry.
But do you have?
Um,
Could you tell me just a little bit about your ambition? I mean, when you have a team, what is your ambition for the team? Is that only to reach the goal, or do you also want to develop each employees within the team?
Right, exactly. As a manager, as any good manager, or employers, what is a company, you're not looking. It's people you're dealing with. It's not robots, right? So we have
Right.
to ensure when we're dealing with persons, we have different backgrounds. Whether or not we're from the same country, we have different backgrounds, and our characteristics are not the same. So we have to ensure that these persons, individuals, are being met and are being taken care of, even if their situation does not um, has anything to do with the company or the work. So we have to look at the individual holistically. How can I, if they're going through some kind of pressures at home, or health conditions or something, how can I assist them or meet them where they are? So this is one of the reasons why I would go back to the training, why I did the training, because most of the individuals in my sections, they did not have a school living certificate, and it hampered their progress for promotion. So because of that, I looked at it and I said the best thing to do, even if I may have this had the subjects, I will go to the courses. I will do the courses with you, so all of us will be at the same level, and I teach you, you teach me, and so that we can all get somewhere. That is why it was done. I think we reached 15 minutes already.
Hmm?
I think we had 15
In
minutes
this
already.
job position, there will be a
Yeah.
lot of changes all the time, also within the company.
Henrik?
So how is your
Henrik?
experience in adapting to
Hello?
changes? And have you had any
You're not listening.
big changes within your work now? And could you explain to me how that actually happens?
Henrik, excuse me.
Yeah?
I didn't hear you. But 1 second. I think
Okay,
we are at
okay,
15 minutes.
good. I'll just take the question again. Within this job position, there's a lot of changes. And can you, in your current position, can you tell me if you have had any experience in adapting to changes, and then actually explain also what happens with this change?
Um, changes occur now and then, especially when you're living in a country like mine where we have politics and stuff like that involved. And we have changes in bosses, and your minister, you get familiar with one person and their way in doing a particular task, and you just have to get yourself conformed to another person. Like right now, we just had elections, and our minister is not the same, our permanent secretary is not the same. So now we have to know, it's a learning ground that are we doing the right thing? Am I signing he's doing his salutation exactly how he wanted? Am I addressing this document exactly how he wanted, or does he want to handle it himself? So changes do occur, but we have to learn to deal with changes as they come in a professional manner. Okay, Henrik, I think we're at 15 minutes already. Henrik?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. And that was also, you only had the final question, but it doesn't matter because that was.
Okay, so you can do your closing off if you want to. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just finally, I'll just say, do you have any questions that you will ask me? If not, then
no, not really.
to you and this and that. So
Okay.
thank you so much for the interview. Thank you so much for coming. I'm looking forward to give you an answer within 10 days. Thank you so much, Pheona.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. I look forward to being a part of your team. Okay, so we're on the second part of it now. Hi, Henrik.
Yes,
Are you ready for me now?
on this one, yes.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm just gonna set 15 minutes on the clock so I don't go over.
Yes, and I'll just right there. Just a second.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Henrik. Thanks for
Good morning.
welcome to Grace Country State Insurance. I am Pheona Brown, and I will be your interviewing officer this morning, along with Miss Fatima Shahin, who will be acting as an observer to the interview. I want you to be comfortable and relax, and answer any question that is directed to you. Shall we begin? Okay.
Let's do that. Thank you.
Okay. While you serve as the owner of SOF Academy APS and SOF Security APS, how did you handle disgruntled customers who were not satisfied with services received?
Yes, we actually, I built up a specific procedure, and we did that because you are actually pointing at a very important subject. Because, I mean, unsatisfied customers are not a very good thing, and hopefully, and when I'm looking back, we only had a few, but those few, it was very important to me to find out what went wrong. Was it, and there's specifically two ways of looking at that. Was it actually something that we have sold a specific program to the customer, which was not okay, or was it actually that the customer thought it was okay and this is what we like, but the expectations were too high?
Okay.
So we built up a procedure to find out what direction were we supposed to go.
Okay.
First of all, when we have a customer which was not satisfied, of course the salesperson or the instructor was going to take part of this team, but also we took another person from the company which has absolutely nothing to do with the customer and had no background within the assignment or the case.
Interesting. Okay.
So we had almost three pair of eyes on the case.
Okay.
And then, of course, they were going through the process. They were looking at how did the sale actually went on. Was it a sales representative or was it sale on phone? What was the offer? What was expected from the customer? How was it sold? How was the price dealing? So we had a procedure going through all the different steps. And then, of course, at the final, we were hearing for the complaints from the customer.
Okay.
What was wrong? How was it wrong? Why was it wrong? And then after that, we had to create a clarity of what actually went wrong. And then we would contact the customer and hear if they could accept our clarity, our way of seeing the why they were not satisfied. And then, of course, we went into a discussion with the client to find out whether they still would like to have our products or not, or how we actually would be able to satisfy them again. So yes, we have a clear, specific procedure of how to do it, but I think that the headline should be we are always three persons from the company which will go into the case.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So when planning and coordinating administrative duties in your current capacity at Team Expert APS, what process do you use when to ensure decision making is correct? And give one example of that decision making that benefited the company.
Yes, we have we actually have two procedures to ensure that we make the right decision. We have we have one model which is called ODA, OODA.
Okay.
We always have to observe what is going on, what
Okay.
is going around us. Then we have to orientate. We have to analyze the situation. We have to analyze what we just observed. On that, we will decide. We will decide to go through or not to go through, and then we will actually act. that's the more personal decision making to
Okay.
make sure that we are always ahead of, could you say, the decision. But when we then do it in a team, and mostly we work in teams, we have a special procedure with 5 steps where we have to gather the team, we have to be sure that everybody is in the same line of what is the assignment.
Okay.
We will discuss if everybody has understood it, the full goal of this assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Then step 3 will be we'll look at all the ideas how to solve this assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And even though that you are a manager or you are a trainee, you can
Contribute.
to
Okay.
this
Okay.
idea phase.
Wonderful.
Idea. Then we'll do the planning, who's going to do what and when and how,
Uh-huh.
and then we will make a plan for the execution. In that way, we have 2 tools, both one which is personally, that's the ODA,
Mm-hmm.
and then we call it SOF 5.
Uh-huh.
The 5 steps of making sure that we'll get all around, could you say, the assignment. Because it's very important for us to not to every time sell a specific or a standard product. We need the diversity.
Mm-hmm.
We always, also because sometimes we get customers back to us, and we have to take it to the next level all the time.
Okay,
We have
wonderful.
to use all the resources correct, and then of course we have to have a momentum on all the different assignments.
Okay,
And as
wonderful.
an example, I can tell you that we have the big accountant company called Deloitte.
Mm-hmm.
We have had them for 9 years now,
Okay.
and both of us enjoy the cooperation together.
Mm-hmm.
But they always expect some new, and of course within, could you say, HR team development, it's not easy to always find new ways to do it. So
Okay.
they were asking for an assignment in Venice, in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a pretty normal team building session, but we actually went out to one of our competitors and asked if they wanted to join us
Okay.
to
Wonderful.
solve this problem, and they did.
Wonderful.
And they came up with such a good a totally other way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we benefited from it, and our competitors also benefited from us.
Wonderful.
From this.
Wonderful.
And we actually, even though that we have been in this area for more than 10 years, both of the companies, we learned something new,
Mm-hmm.
which both of us can benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just fantastic. But that's a good example of how we actually try to make the right decisions all the time.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Looking back at your time spent at TSN Gallup's AS, when making financial decision, what measure did you put in place to ensure that proper due diligence were being taken when handling companies for funds? Sorry.
Yeah, and that's one of the most important things I think in a company. And also I started up the new Nordic department within healthcare, meaning that at the beginning we were a team of 5 people, very well-educated people,
Mm-hmm.
And all of them think that they, from the beginning, can take the decisions themselves regarding to financial decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something, in my own opinion, you may never give out just a free space of making these decisions. So we made a pretty normal procedure of from 0 to 10,000 kroner, you will be able to do it yourself. From 10,000 to 50,000, we need a partner signature before you actually can decide.
Wonderful.
And above 50,000, it was the CEO of Gallup, which were responsible. And of course, always when you are making you have to make a decision, you have to make a proposal of how to spend, why to spend, and make a little budget. So it was pretty strict what we did. And also my experience from Coca-Cola, the amounts were just a lot smaller in Coca-Cola. But I mean, that's the way to do it, and it works very well
Okay.
because nobody can actually spend more money than they're allowed to, and
Right.
there will always be two eyes on what you do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's great actually. Okay.
Yeah.
My fourth question is, how would you describe your HR management approach, your styles, your skill? How would you evaluate yourself?
I would say I love dealing with people. I love dealing with dealing. That's I love handling. I love the cooperation with other people, with colleagues.
Hmm.
I listen very much.
Okay,
I'm
wonderful.
not the aggressive manager of a team which says I would like this and that. I feel who are the people. I would like to talk to them. I would like to find out who are they as a person,
Mm-hmm.
so they get more open-minded. I think trust is one of the most important things,
Excellent.
meaning that I will participate in all the different things we do. I will try to participate and participate in a way of also solving whether it's budgets or new ideas and things like that. They must know that they can they can count on me. I will also follow through the process. So I would say I am yeah, I know when you're establishing a team,
Mm-hmm.
it's so important that all the right things I do has been done in the
Right.
beginning, building up trust, building up accountability, be the listening type, um, and then of course when the shit hits the fan, I can definitely also make the decisions. But I really like to everybody to be a part of the team, and that is what I try to do.
Okay.
So it's an open-minded style, I would say.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Um, and I think this is my last question, number five question. Apart from salary increases and what motivation or enthusiasm you brought to officers within um, Tom's Chocolate Company Group to ensure that performance was at the peak level of efficiency?
That's that we developed the different things together. In Tom's Chocolate, it was so important because it was also a new market. We actually were flying all around the whole world to develop a market which was not that mature,
Mm-hmm.
so that everybody knew that this was a an assignment, a goal to do it together.
Mm-hmm.
It was not me who was setting up the polls. I would say everybody was supposed to contribute to this new era of selling chocolate. Starting what kind of new products should it actually be?
Okay.
So everybody within the team were a part of that decision, and they were part of the strategy. They were part of the budgets.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of meetings, of course, but everybody felt responsibility of this together. And
Okay.
then, of course, I was following through all the time. And we went out selling, and I think I participated in all the different meetings all around the world. So I
Okay.
was
Okay.
flying from America to Singapore to China. Um, but it was one big common assignment, and we did it together. And everybody felt this responsibility. So my motivation was to create the level of responsibility
Mm-hmm.
all through from the product, through the strategy, to the budgets, we actually reached the goal, and we did very successful. So that was great.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Do you have any question to me before we close?
No, I'm just looking forward, and I hope that I'll get the opportunity to work together with you because I think we've had a great meeting now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very motivated to start. So in this insurance company, yeah, hopefully we will see each other again. And if you have any other questions, then please email me or call me.
And I certainly will, Tom. Thanks again for your interest in being a part of our company. And I will get back to you after evaluating along with my colleague. I will get back to you within a week and let you know the other leg of the interviewing process. And by Friday of this week, you should have a contact from me. So we will have a know the way forward from there. Thanks again, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Thanks.